Hello, Pisces, Magic Muse. Welcome back to As Above, So Below Healing Tarot, where you are the magic baby. Pisces, this is going to be a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Pisceans. So let's buckle up and see what's going on. Pisces, Spirit, what's going on for my beautiful Pisces? Ooh, we've got the Mom Boss. Okay, love this. Pisces, it feels like you are juggling a lot of things right now. You are really making and manifesting things, but there's also a level of feeling a little depleted, feeling like you may be spread a little too thin. You may have kiddos. You are really, kind of juggling a lot of different things, a lot of different tasks, and it feels like your energy is being spread across a crunchy piece of bread, like butter spread over too much bread. I think that's what Bilbo said in The Lord of the Rings, right? Yeah, I think so. Anyways, so there is a need for balance. There's a need for making sure that you are nourishing your life just like you are nourishing others. So, okay, let's see. Let's get a little deeper. Spirit, what else is going on for Pisces? Got stand your ground. Okay, yeah. Pisces, it feels like there is like a big level, and this came out in the last reading too. There's a level of authority that you are standing on, that you are really tapping into to help. I'm also getting a lot of like throat chakra communication. There's a clearing in the throat chakra that is helping you get what you want, like a more desired outcome. You also have solitude and you have trapped in fear. So there's a little bit of shadow work coming up in this reading. So we'll dive deeper in here. But I feel like you may be in a period of limitations, limiting yourself because of this fear that may be running the show a little bit too much. And I think that you have been in solitude for quite some time, and you have also been holding yourself back from opportunities because you may feel like you don't have the proper tools. You may not have, everything figured out, but Pisces, you don't need to have everything figured out. In fact, it's better if you don't, because whatever it is that you are building or you are manifesting, you will learn to do it along the way. Nobody starts off doing something knowing exactly what to do. You kind of just figure it out along the way. But there's a big question of, where is this fear coming from? Why is it cropping up for you? And if it is causing you to stay stagnant and stuck, ask why it's here. Is it because it feels like it's keeping you safe? Or is it an old belief that you have kind of outgrown? I think when we ask those questions about why something is here, oftentimes it gives you clarity on how to release it and how to move forward with it. So there may be some meditations that you can do to help get you over this fear hump. Believe me, I've been there. It's not easy, it's not fun, but oftentimes you find glimmers of information and why your nervous system, or why you are holding on to something, because it's usually an outdated belief. Okay, let's get a little deeper. Spirit, what's happening for Pisces? You have 3 of Cups. Okay. You have the Moon. Okay. Pisces, I'm getting something around being afraid that you won't be supported, or being afraid that something's going to flop. I keep hearing that. But Spirit is telling you to do it anyways. You have 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So This is an invitation to plant roots, to really know that whatever you are growing, again, is not going to happen overnight. This is going to be an evolutionary journey for you. And you can see here that the chakras are also involved too. But what's really standing out to me is the heart chakra. So, was there a belief that somebody told you that you weren't enough, or something that hung really clung on to you, that is telling you, like, it's not safe for you to go out and express yourself, or to be seen in this light, or to do this thing? I feel like there's something that is running the show, and a lot of the time it is fear, it is anxiety. But you have the Three of Cups, you have the Moon, you have the Sun, you have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Three of Wands. Pisces, there's a lot of forward momentum, especially with this Knight of Swords and this Three of Wands. So there's something that you really want to move towards, but there's still some inner alignment that is asking you to dive deeper on. So I'm going to go to the Moon, and we're going to clarify this a little bit deeper here. So there's like a duality, and there's a dichotomy between what you want and your belief system. That's really coming in very clearly. Spirit, why is the Moon here for Pisces? Why is the Moon here? Page of Cups, Queen of Wands, the shadow work queen. Of course she would come out. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles. Love this. Beautiful. Okay, so I am getting that there may be something around support being like, like outside support, but also there may be some money blocks that are coming through too. And whatever this is for you, a lot of it stems from your sense of security, your sense of knowing that whatever crops up, you can handle it. But the Queen of Wands, this is the shadow work queen. She has dove down in the depths and has asked, like, why is this here limiting me? And she carries the torch. She has the wand. This is one of my favorite queens, if not my favorite queen. And she faces fear head on, because she knows that in order to get to where she is going, or where she's meant to be, she has to walk in the dark. She has to walk through the shadows and illuminate what is unseen. And I feel like that is really what's cropping up here. Pisces, I also feel like in the past you have been offered, people talk a good talk, but their actions don't back it up. And I think that that might be where you're feeling like you're not going to get support. But you also have the Sun here. So a lot of this, I feel, is in the heart chakra, and also it's mental too. There's a lot of mental beliefs that are playing out for you. But with this Four of Pentacles, what are you holding on to that makes you feel secure? And is it secure for you? And again, this can also be you hoarding money because you feel like you don't have enough, or you are operating on, you're not taking that opportunity because it costs too much, or you're going to lose out on this. But think of the opportunity cost here. That's coming up very clearly. So if you don't take this opportunity, what are you going to feel like in the next 3, 4, 5 years? Are you going to be satisfied with where you are? Or are you going to be like, damn, if I just started that thing, or if I just did that thing, I would be here by now. Because there is a lot of acceleration for you if you do choose some sort of path, some sort of opportunity. Choose the thing that's going to make you the happiest, and everything else will fall into place from there. Because you have Leo energy here. And Jupiter moves into Leo, I believe, in June. So you've got a lot of happiness and radiance here. But I feel like you are trying to have your belief system catch up to what it is that you want. And that's okay, Pisces. Sometimes it takes a lot of reprogramming to get you to a state of actually believing that you are worthy of everything, because you are. And people can tell you that all the time, but until you know and you believe it down in your gut, down in your soul, I feel like there is going to be some looping that just continues for you. But it's really getting all of your chakras, it's getting all of your bodies, your belief system, your heart, your physical body, it's all on the same page to help you bring about your desired change, to bring about your really what it is that you want to experience in your everyday life. And it may take little steps to get you there, but what one thing can you change today that will help you get to your desired result in the next few years? And this can just be going for a walk. This can be you choosing to say, I'm going to spend some money on a new course, or I'm going to, really activate my mind. I'm going to invest in this thing, and that really helps to rework the muscle to help you, because taking chances is hard. Taking chances is one of the hardest things to do, because it forces you to get out of your comfort zone. It forces you to be vulnerable, but that's really what Spirit is asking you to do. And if you are fearing support, you have the support card right here. This is sisterhood. This is 3 of Cups. And your energy signature, what it is that you offer, is needed. It's going to help others expand and grow. But by you stepping in and embodying this, it is going to force you to expand and grow. Fun stuff. I'm gonna get some goddesses today. Goddesses, what messages are here from my beautiful Pisces? What's happening for my Pisces? Is that who I think? Yes, it's Freya. Yes, my girl, Freya. Be bold, be persistent. Freya is the Norse goddess of love, of war, of death, of birth. She is a very dichotomous queen, and she is the Queen of Wands. Like, she holds such beautiful wisdom that 2 things can be true at one time. And she is persistent. She is also the queen of the Valkyries. So she is a psychopomp, meaning that she helps people. She helps the dead transition. So a lot of the times we hear that story of Valhalla where Odin, picks up the dead. But Freya actually gets a huge say in who goes to Valhalla with Odin. And typically to go to Valhalla, you have to die in combat. You have to die in battle. But the other piece of that is there is a whole other realm where Freya resides with her twin, and people can also go to that realm as well. And this is the realm of magic, of Sadir, which Freya actually taught Odin Sadir, which is Norse magic. And this is really allowing yourself to be bold and to take the chances. And two things can be true at the same time. Fear can be present, but growth can also be present too. Choose growth. Don't let fear keep you chained, keep you stuck in an old pattern. Take risks, be bold like Freya. And she knows her worth. Know your worth, Pisces, because you can do hard things. And you will, the more you do hard things, the easier doing hard things becomes, okay? Pisces, if you would like a personal reading or hypnotherapy, Reiki, anything, the link for it is in the description box below. But yeah, all right. Pisces, it's time for the pick a card, and the person who won the pick a card was Misty. Hey girl, what's up? What is up? Okay, let's get some cards out for you. All right, Spirit, what is going on for Misty right now? What's happening for Misty? What are the best and highest messages for her right now? What are the best and highest messages for Misty? The 0 of bucks. I love this. Misty, it is time for you to put up that middle finger and say, who the fuck cares what people think? Who cares if this thing flops or this thing is not good enough in the eyes of somebody else? And this is really invitation for you to, again, like that reading, be bold, to take the chance and to not let fear rule the show. This is really like you standing in your power, standing in your autonomy and saying, like, even if this doesn't, you know, produce the results that I want, at least I am trying, at least I am getting out of my comfort zone. And even just that is growth. You being a badass and taking the reins of your life and saying, like, I'm doing this, even if this person, this thing, they don't like it. What is holding you back? What is your biggest fear in being seen, in really bringing it out? Is it a witch wound? Is it fear of not being understood? You know, what's keeping you in your comfort level? Spirit, what else is going on here for Misty? Partnerships and alliances. I love this. So this is really like symbolizing what happened, that reading that we just did. So once you put yourself out there, there will be more opportunities for collaboration, for people to know you, to get, you know, services, or, you know, to experience your knowledge, to experience your wisdom. And I feel like eventually, Misty, when you get over this hump, you are going to have a story to tell to people. And people are going to be like, how did you do X, Y, and Z? You can tell that story because you took the chance, you took the leap. And what is it going to feel like when you do take the chance? When you do say, I don't give a fuck what these people say, what the trolls say, what the haters say, I'm going to do this anyways, because I promise you the calling will keep calling you. It will keep coming back until you take the leap, until you do the thing. So do the thing. Love you, mean it. Okay, we're going to do a little tarot. Spirit, why is Misty in this stalemate? What is here? Okay. Worth is really loud. Really, really loud. The world. Yeah. Pisces, Misty, you are Pisces, but you have the Empress, you have the Three of Cups, and you have Temperance. So you're being guided to do something, and you know that the way to evolve is to do this thing, is to put yourself out there. And to let things come to you. The Empress, she knows her worth. And I feel like there's a lot in that sacral chakra that is wanting to be looked at, that is really asking you to take a deeper dive in to that. And maybe it's doing the energetic healing before you put yourself out there. But there's a big emphasis on feeling worthy and feeling like you bring value to whatever this is that you're doing. You know, in the Three of Cups, you have people who will be there for you, who will support you, even if it doesn't come right away. But oftentimes people respect those who take chances, and you become inspiring. And that's when people will be gravitated towards your energy, because you took a chance and you're also showing other people that they can also take chances. So yeah, I hope that helped. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, I wish you all the best. And you know, my heart is here for you. So, but all right, I will see you on the next one. Blessed be.